My best friend called me weak in front of my crush, so I made him lose every muscle he was proud of. I used to think betrayal would come with warning signs, a twitch, a hesitation, maybe a guilty look. But turns out, sometimes it comes with a protein shake and a smile. His name was Zach, my best friend since we were 12. Bonded over video games, gym sessions, and being single for way too long, until she showed up. Her name was Sky. She was the type of girl who walked into a room and made you forget why you were there. Art major, quick with comebacks, loved dogs, hated liars. Basically, perfect. Zach knew I liked her. I told him, like an idiot. I said, dude, I think I'm gonna ask her out after class. His response, you got this, bro. He said, you got this. And then the next day, he accidentally bumped into her outside the gym, gave her one of his I lift with my feelings too speeches, and somehow they were a thing by the end of the week. I didn't confront him. I played it cool, but it stung, especially when he started changing. Suddenly, every hangout included Sky, and every conversation was a performance. One time, we were all chilling at this barbecue. I made a dumb joke, nothing crazy. Zach laughed, then said, you're lucky you're funny, bro. You'd never survive the gym. Sky laughed, not hard, but enough. Then came the push-up contest. He challenged me, shirt off, smug grin. I played along. When I tapped out at 32, he clapped me on the back and said, aw, that's cute. Maybe we should get you some protein powder with confidence in it. Everyone laughed. I didn't. That night, I stared at myself in the mirror. I wasn't even mad he got the girl. I was mad he turned me into a punchline to keep her. So I did what any emotionally stable, petty, calculating human would do. I plotted revenge. Not loud revenge, not physical. That's too easy. I wanted psychological soreness. I wanted him to feel weaker every day until he believed it. Zach's identity revolved around one thing, muscle. His abs had an Instagram account. His gym selfies had lighting setups. His cheat days had spreadsheets. So I decided to take all of it, slowly. Step 1, protein sabotage. He was religious about his post-workout shakes, so I offered to start meal prepping together. He thought it was bonding. Cute, right? I swapped his whey protein with a soy isolate that had zero impact on his muscle retention. Still tasted great. Still mixed like a dream, but his gains, gone. At first, he blamed stress. Bulking phase, he said, then water retention, then genetics. He started working out twice as hard. Perfect. Step 2, the sleep disruptor. I gifted him a smart sleep tracker. For recovery, bro, what he didn't know was I paired it to my phone. Every night, I triggered tiny alerts, doorbell chimes, dog barks, low-frequency hums. Not enough to wake him completely, just enough to keep him from hitting REM sleep. Muscle doesn't grow without sleep. He started yawning mid-rep, losing stamina. Dream Zach was getting shredded. Real Zach was shrinking. Step 3, the injury. Zach loved squats. Bragged about his form like it was a religion. So I planted a tiny pebble under his gym mat, perfectly positioned, just enough to misalign his foot. He didn't notice until it was too late. A little wobble turned into a twinge. Nothing serious. But I watched him limp out of the gym like a wounded alpha lion. He was told to rest the knee. He didn't listen. Pride always screams louder than pain. A week later, he tore his meniscus during leg press. And just like that, Mr. Weak is a choice. Needed crutches to get to the bathroom. But I wasn't done. Step 4, the final cut. He had a photo shoot coming up, a fitness brand deal. His big break. So I signed him up for a cleanse 2 weeks before. Told him it was backed by science, and dude, everyone's doing it. It was basically lemon water, steamed kale, and sadness. He lost weight, alright, just not the kind he wanted. His arms deflated, his abs blurred. By the time the camera flashed, he looked like a before photo wearing an after shirt. The brand ghosted him. Sky broke up with him 2 days later. Said he wasn't the same confident guy she fell for. Ouch. Last I saw him, he was sitting alone at the smoothie bar, drinking a green goop like it held the secret to redemption. He looked at me, thinner, tired, confused, like the mirror lied to him every morning. And I just smiled, raised my drink, and said, you know what they say, bro? Muscle's temporary, but humiliation, that sticks. He called me weak in front of my crush. Now he can't lift a finger without remembering who pulled the strings.